Not only do dogs make awesome pets, they're also capable of doing extraordinary things.
Like rescuing people from earthquakes and avalanches, protecting endangered species, and transforming the lives of people with special needs.
There is a new movie out in IMAX theaters that gives us an inside look at the lives of these remarkable dogs. Take a look.
Don't be scared, don't be afraid. I'll bring you home, I'll keep you safe.
Join Halo.
Good job.
As she learns to save lives in disasters.
Good girl.
And gets a little inspiration.
'Cause I'm fearless.
From some of the most amazing four-legged heroes on Earth.
Hero of my story, I'm a warrior.
We are so excited to be talking to Daniel Ferguson, the writer and director of Superpower Dogs. He's joined by Henry.
Yeah, little Henry.
Superpower Dog. Hi, Henry.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Yeah, this is Henry. Yeah, we're well. We're doing really, really well. Yeah, Henry's taking a little break from the mountains, but just attending the world premiere and hanging out and looking cool. Henry's an amazing dog, by the way. Avalanche rescue dog who can save you buried up to 12 feet under the snow and ice, based in Whistler, British Columbia.
Dan, I guess
you want to say hi, Henry? You want to say hi to Hartford? You want to wave?
He's like, I'm busy, I'm off.
As you can tell. Yeah, exactly. Not a movie dog. I mean, this is the thing. These are real dogs. So when we do this, it's for real. I mean, when we say the S word, which we're not going to say, you know, Henry goes out and does his thing. And it's for real. And it's our job with these IMAX cameras to capture that. So Henry actually opens the movie. He flies in from helicopter, long lining into the backcountry to save, in this case, a skier who's caught in an avalanche, based on a real life scenario. So that's what I started to realize when I was researching this and I met dogs like Henry. I was like, my God, these dogs are the real life superheroes. I mean, forget people in tights. I mean, these dogs really do have these powers that we can only dream of.
And Daniel, they want to be doing this. These dogs are trained to do this. They're happy doing this.
That's certainly my experience, is that they're happy doing this. I mean, I've seen these water rescue dogs in Italy and the bloodhounds who are tracking poachers in Kenya. And it has a lot to do with the human-dog bond, you know? I mean, we are sort of designed, in a sense, to be together, and this relationship is brought out. It's just more dramatic, because in this case, they're fighting crime and saving lives, and they're so happy doing it, and they're physically active. You just see this, and I think it's just part of the message. It makes one feel so good to fulfill your purpose, whether as a dog or as a human, to really bring good to the world and make the world a better place.
We know about canine dogs with police. You know, they're trained specifically, but these dogs that you're featuring in the movies that do amazing things like save people from an avalanche or an earthquake, are they born with these senses, or do they have to be trained a lot? How do they get these powers?
How do they get these powers is one of the questions we kind of get into in the movie, because we follow a puppy actually over 3 years. A puppy, we start at 8 weeks. Her name is Halo, and she's kind of the main story. It's like our Luke Skywalker, our Peter Parker, and she kind of discovers her superpowers. I mean, the truth is that someone like Henry here, I mean, their noses are incredible, you know, 10,000 to 100,000 times better than ours. I think it's really a question of how to communicate with us, you know? How does Henry tell his handler when he's detected human scent? That's really the key. So their noses are there, and they have these physical abilities, but there's much to learn in terms of confidence and agility and strength and these kinds of things. So we follow this puppy who's discovering her superpowers, and we get to learn along the way. And that's kind of the joy of making this movie. It's a real documentary. We had no idea what was going to happen over 3 years. It's a huge risk to follow a puppy. Glad to say it all worked out, but I don't want to give away the ending.
Okay, which dogs are better, purebred or mixed breed dogs for rescue work?
You know, I'm not going to sound off on that. I mean, the important thing is that you've got to pick the right partner for you and your family. You know, I mean, for a working dog, if you talk to someone like Ian, who's Henry's partner, I mean, he loves border collies, and they're just hyper intelligent. You know, you have to look at the history. I mean, these border collies, they were bred to herd sheep. They're farming dogs. You know, so the simplest hand gesture they'll pick up on. I mean, incredibly instinctive, intuitive. You've got other dogs like Ricochet in the movies, this surf and therapy dog. She's a golden retriever who's extremely empathetic. So, you know, every breed is very different. And then you've got the characteristics of the dog. They're like us, you know, their characters are totally different. So I really think that it's all about the research. It's one of the things that I did when I made this film. We've got all these different breeds. You've got a Newfoundland that can tow up to 50 times its weight in the water, like the diesel engine of the sea. And it's just amazing to see what these dogs can do.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We're looking forward to this.
Yeah, it looks like an amazing documentary. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys. Thanks, Henry.
Bye, Henry.
Bye, Henry.
Aw. It's National Nap Day. He deserves it.
Exactly.
All right, you can experience Superpower Dogs in IMAX theaters this month. To learn more, visit superpowerdogs.com.
What a good feel movie, too, right?
Yeah.